Hi, I'm Dr. Roger Levin, and thank you for joining me for this conversation. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 types of referring doctors. Now, you may be ready to click me off, but hold on just a second because you're thinking about A, B, C, and D. We teach that, track that, monitor that, and have it in our database in our referral marketing program. But that has nothing to do with when we talk about implants. The A's, B's, C's, and D's may be excellent referral sources or potential referral sources or terrible referral sources, or the D's who don't refer at all, but again, that has very little to do with implants. Levin Group commissioned a massive 18-month research study to find out why general dentists don't refer more implants to implant surgeons. At the time that I'm taping this conversation, the Levin Group Data Center has information clearly showing that 60% of all general dentists do not refer a single implant case in a 12-month period of time. It doesn't mean they've never done one, but they haven't done one in the last 12 months. So from that, we started looking at what's called market segmentation. Who are these doctors? And we came up with type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. The first rule of business is know your customer, and I contend that many implant surgeons really don't understand their customer. In fact, if anything, they're frustrated with general dentists, at least the ones who don't refer a lot of implants. So what can we do? Type 1 we call the avoider. They don't refer any implants at all in a given year. They're afraid of implants, they're uncomfortable with them, they think they're expensive, they're not comfortable talking about the fees, they don't quite know how to plan the cases, and the truth is they don't understand interdisciplinary care, and I'm not sure how much most of us understand true team-oriented interdisciplinary care, of which I am a major fan and we teach at Levin Group. So the avoider is not going to send you many implants unless you find a way to get them comfortable. Type 2 is called the amateur. They do 1 to 3 cases a year. What's a little scary about them is that because they do 1 to 3 cases a year, they think they understand implants. And you got to watch out because once they start to think they understand them, they often get into trouble. We had a client, an implant surgeon, and when he did his first case with a general dentist, he treatment planned an 8-unit crown and bridge case. This general dentist had only done 3 implant cases in his whole life. Well, you can guess how this situation was going to work out. Fortunately, his Levin Group consultant heard about it, flagged it, and explained to him that he was headed for disaster, and he was able to get a friend of his who was a prosthodontist from another town to come in and help the GP through the case. In exchange, he had to then give a lecture to his prosthodontic friend's study group, which worked out fine. The point is that amateurs are willing to take on cases that they don't know enough about. They're not necessarily comfortable, but they think they're involved in implants. They don't know enough. They don't handle the fees well. All the classic issues, but at least they're interested. Type 3 is called the enthusiast. They do 4 to 10 cases a year. We love the enthusiasts. They're getting enthusiastic. They're willing to refer cases. They see the value, the true value in implant dentistry. They're beginning to see implants as the main option or first option or even a standard of care. And this is great because they're moving forward. The key is to understand that enthusiasts are very upbeat. They're not passionate yet, but they are seeing implants as a standard part of dentistry. What a wonderful group to be able to grow to bigger numbers. And the 4th group is called the type 4. Type 4 we call the professional. The professional is the group that understands implants. These are high-level GPs and prosthodontists. They get implants, they're perfectly comfortable with them, and they are going to pursue implants one way or another. You just want to be the office that they're working with. Now, while it's beyond the scope of our conversation to get into all the details, although we will cover these in other conversations, the key with the type 1 avoider is to do something called co-selection. We co-select simple cases, work closely, build a relationship, walk them through it, avoid failures, and then move them to the type 2 amateur level. The amateurs, we want to expand the cases they do. We go from posterior single teeth to anterior single teeth to bridges to dentures. We move them up the ladder. That leads them to type 3, and it's so easy to get a type 1 or type 2 to become a type 3 enthusiast. 4 to 10 cases a year. Any GP can do this if you get them comfortable. All they have to do is open their eyes, have a desire and recognition for implants, and you will be on your way. But don't be fooled. The enthusiast can still have failures and decide to quit implants or leave you for another office. Don't make the mistake, and I've seen this many times, where you are the educator and then they go work with someone else once you get them comfortable. Build a relationship, but understand you've got to be there, in touch, working with them. Don't let them fall. Make sure your implant treatment coordinator develops a relationship. We are very big on training ITCs, implant treatment coordinators at Levin Group, and if you don't have one, look on our resource center for more information about ITCs. Finally, the type 4 professional, understand them. They don't want your help. They just want you to place implants. They are truly the quarterback of the case. The type 1, type 2, and even most type 3s need interdisciplinary work on case planning, fee presentation, etc. But the type 4 professional, they know what they're doing. They have high confidence. They will tell you where they want the implants placed, what the case is going to look like, what they need you to do so they can do their restorative and prosthetic part. So I hope this conversation gives you a little better understanding of the segmentation of doctors who refer implants. There is an enormous market. 60% don't restore a case in a year. Stop looking at the glass as being half empty. Stop worrying about competition, and let's go after that 60%, because implants are the fastest growing discipline in dentistry. No one has done more study of implant management and marketing than Levin Group. We watch clients grow quickly. This is one of the fastest growth areas for our clients and can make a tremendous difference in your production and profitability. Plus, implants are fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this conversation. If you'd like more information, go to the Levin Group website, hit the tab marked Resource Center. There's lots of free information for you to look at, and I wish you the very best of luck and success.